An update tonight on a story you'll see only on CBS News Chicago. What appears to be the same man now caught on camera after 2 random attacks on women in Chicago.
So far, police have not confirmed that's the same person, but another woman reached out to us after seeing our story last week about a woman being sucker punched downtown. Our Jermont Terry spoke to the latest victim, who says this time the man was armed.
For the second time in a week, another woman finds herself in pain and disbelief.
Women in Chicago are scared.
This 26-year-old is the latest victim of a random sucker punch.
I'm just glad that he didn't break my jaw or stab me.
It was Friday night around 8 o'clock here at the Metro 35th Street stop. The woman says she was about to get off the train when the guy told her to get out of her way. The next thing she knew, he threw a nasty punch to the jaw. Now, she managed to snap a picture of the guy before he ran down this platform. Passengers tried to grab him at first.
There was a couple guys that were around that, were like, what the heck, you just hit a woman. And then they said he had a knife in his hand. So everybody just backed off.
In the image, you can see the weapon in the man's hands.
Listen, this is not the time to be politically correct. This is not the time to feel great about it. That literally looks like the exact same type of knife that the guy used that was on the train in North Carolina that ultimately took that young lady's life. And there's multiple reports of this guy running around downtown Chicago, riding on trains, punching women's lights out, and he's not even the first guy that's been reported to do so. Another guy had got arrested because he was downtown punching and trying to knock chicks out. And I did multiple different reports of women who had bruised eyes, they had broken jaws, they had been hospitalized. These were older white women in particular. And so this guy who's walking around dangerous with a knife, and he's punching women and trying to knock them out, and he has no regard for authority, no regard for people that try to stop him. In this case, this is pretty rare because you actually see it to where when you was looking at the footage on the North Carolina train, right? Nobody had even really knew what happened. All they knew is that this guy was walking back and forth saying, I got that white girl, right? And then that was what kind of caused the whole firestorm once they released the audio, because they were slow to release the audio. But the people in the footage didn't really seem like they were trying to do anything whatsoever to then stop this guy or apprehend this guy or to hold him accountable or to keep track of him. In this situation, there were actually people that tried to stop him, and then he pulled out a knife. And so this needs to be taken very seriously.